I wanted to show you how to create swim workouts that you can download to your watch and then run your workout straight from your watch without having to bring a piece of paper in a Ziploc bag. I've been using this feature a lot lately and I really like it. So you can do this from the mobile app. There are a couple of restrictions, so I'm going to do it from the desktop app. So from Garmin Connect, you want to come over to your sidebar and go into the training section and go to workouts. And from there, you'll pick your workout type. So we're going to pick pool swim and create a workout. Okay, so this screen pops up. The first thing you want to do is pay attention to your pool size. You want to change that to the size of your pool, obviously. And so then you'll see it's already kind of prompted you with a workout, but I usually delete this because as you add new steps and repeats, it puts them at the bottom. You have to drag them up. It's kind of a pain. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these and start with just my warm up. Okay, so for my warm up, the first thing you'll see is you can pick a distance. So you can pick from a preset or you can hit custom and type in whatever number you want if you have an odd number. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess I'm stuck and I'm going to enter at 100. And then you can indicate your stroke. So are you going to do freestyle? Or are you going to do another stroke? Another really cool thing is you can do drills. So if you're familiar with drill mode on a lot of the Garmin watches, if you pick drill, you don't even have to go into drill mode. Garmin will automatically know you're in a drill and it will let you, at the end of the drill, it'll automatically know the distance of 100 meters. So you don't even have to enter your distance the way you do during normal drill mode. So I really like that feature. We'll start out with freestyle. If you want to add equipment, then you can also indicate which equipment you're going to use. Now, one thing you'll notice is that you can't add any notes. You do that at the very end after you've saved, which is not ideal. I hope that's something they'll fix, but you can come back and add notes later that indicate what the workout type should be. Okay, so we're going to do a 100 free warm up, no equipment yet, and we're going to rest. And for rest, you have a couple of different options here. You can do a button press or you can do a rest time. And in a minute, you'll see some other options available. So if you just want to basically hit the button whenever you're ready to start the next set, you can do that. Or you can specify, I'm only going to rest 30 seconds. And it's kind of a good idea to do this because when you do, Garmin will count down. And when it gets to 30 seconds, it will buzz at you and say go. And you don't get the option to hang out at the wall a little bit longer and get extra rest. So it helps ensure discipline around your workouts. But for now, since we're in warm up mode, we're going to go ahead and just say a lap button press. So maybe I want to add another step. I'm going to do another warm up. This is a typical warm up that we've all done. So again, I'm going to say 100 meters. It's going to be freestyle and it's going to be pulls. So we'll do a pull buoy. Again, we'll just rest until we decide to hit the button. Going to add another step. Again, I'm going to make it a warm up. I'm going to make it 100 meters. This time I'm going to pick drill and I'm going to pick equipment. And I'm going to make it my fins. And we'll come back later and make a note that this is going to be a kick set. Okay, so we've got through some warm-ups. Now we might want to do some pre-main set drills. So a good way to do that is to add a repeat. So when you add a repeat, you can repeat a workout or a particular step several times. What you can't do is you can't have two or three things that you repeat. So in other words, all I can repeat is this swim and this rest. I can't have, swim 100 and then rest and swim 50 and rest and swim 25 and rest and repeat that three times. You can't do that. You would actually have to just keep adding steps. And you do have to be careful because there's a limit of 50 steps. I don't typically hit that limit, but if you add a bunch of different individual steps to try to represent repeats, then you might run into that limit. So we're going to do another typical warm-up set. We're going to do swim, and we're going to do that 75 meters. We're going to do it freestyle. We're going to repeat that 6 times. And this time for our rest, you'll notice we have 3 options now. So we still have the lap button press. We have rest time. How long do you want to rest? We also have the fixed repetition time. So I want to do these 75s on a minute or 50 seconds or a minute 30. So again, this is a good way to enforce discipline in the pool and make sure you don't linger at the wall and rest too long. But for these, we'll go ahead and it won't let me fix that. So you can see this process is not perfect. Here we go. See if I can get rid of it now. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and change it to a rest time and we're going to say 15 seconds. And by the way, you have to put the 0 in front. If you don't, it thinks it's a 15-minute rest, which might be good for some of you, but probably a little excessive. Now, one important thing you need to realize is that After the repeat, after the sixth repeat, it doesn't go to this rest. It goes to this rest. So if you delete this and you add a step, you're going to go straight from the 675 right into the next step. So when you add a repeat, it automatically adds a rest for you. So don't delete that. You need to make sure you keep that after your set. So that's one little tip. So I'm going to drag that up. I'm going to get rid of this repeat. Okay, so again, I've done my 6 and I've rested 15 seconds, except on the last one, I can decide how I want to rest on the last one. Do I want it to be a lap button press? So that's good if you're going to maybe switch equipment or you're going to drink some water. So after you've done the 6 repeats, you can choose lap button press and get a little bit more time. Okay, so I'm not going to go too much longer with this, but I'm going to go ahead and add a couple more. We'll say that we finished our preset. Now we're going to go into the main set. So again, we could do maybe we're going to do a 200 pull, let's say. We're going to do freestyle. So we can add a pull buoy again here. And we're going to do another just lap button rest. And then we're going to add some repeats. And we'll do 4 100s. Actually, let's do 4 200s. And you'll notice over here it's adding up your distance. So you're getting your total distance over here as you work through this workout. And again, we're going to do freestyle. And maybe this time we're going to do a fixed repetition time. So we're going to do 200s on, let's just say, I don't know, 4 minutes. So you just basically keep repeating this process, keep building out your workout with a series of sets and repeats. And then if you're ready to finish, you can add a step at the end and you can flag that as a cool down. And you can again pick your distance. You can leave it any stroke. You can pick a specific stroke, whatever you'd like to do. So maybe you want to do a mixed cool down like we often do. And then your lap button press is the end. Okay, so now let's name this. You can give it some sort of a descriptive name, maybe the date you want to do the workout, maybe the details of the workout. So maybe I saw it was, I think, 2750 meter speed workout. Oh, it's 1950. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so we're going to save it. And now after it's saved, you'll see here you've got review and add notes. So now you see everything here and you could add any commentary. So you could put, kick moderate. Whoops. And then maybe on your 75 free, you're going to add a step that says build throughout 75. And you can actually see all of this on your watch. When you do this workout, you'll have two screens. The first screen will tell you the distance and the stroke, and it'll have a little icon for the buoy, and then you can scroll down once and you can see your notes. So you can actually get all this information on your watch as you work through the workout. So you can go all the way through here, add all of your notes, and it's automatically saving those notes. And when you're finished, you can send it to your watch. When you hit this, it's going to ask you to pick your device if you have more than one device, and then you hit send now, and it's going to say it's opening Garmin Express, but you don't need Garmin Express anymore. This will be done over your phone app. So now all you need to do is open up your phone, open the Garmin Connect app, and let it sync with your watch, and that'll send the workout over. So by clicking it here on the web app, it will send it through your phone to your watch. You can also see this on your web app. You can on the mobile app. You can modify it through the mobile app. The only thing you can't do in the mobile app is you can't add those fixed repeats. So when we did the 200 meters free at 4 minutes, that's not an option for the rest. At least I couldn't find it. If it's there, I missed it and it's user error. So I've been doing a lot of my single alone workouts on the weekends using just the Garmin workouts on my watch, and it's worked out really well for me. So this might be helpful for some of you that do some of your swims by yourself. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know.